Nadine, I'm so happy you can make it in today. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So I have your results from when you went over this yesterday. We'll just get started. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask. So I took that your blood pressure was 119/78, your heart rate 75, and your respiratory rate was 14, which is all in the normal range, which clears you for, and with all your data information, it clears you for all types of physical activity. So we went ahead and took your body composition, if you remember. You end up having a BMI of 23.85, which is classified as normal. And then your body fat was also 24.7, which is in the normal range. I saw on your lifestyle checklist, though, that you are looking to drop a few pounds and kind of just get in better shape. And a few recommendations for that. I saw that you love to overeat sugars and some type of sweets and stuff. Nutrition plays such a big role as well as exercise, but focusing on both of those aspects will help you do what you want. And I would also recommend not focusing so much on dropping weight, because the more you work out, the more you can gain muscle and everything like that. And as we've learned, muscle weighs more than fat, so therefore I wouldn't focus on how much you weigh on the scale, but more just your endurance and your activity level as well as your nutrition intake. Going over your predicted VO2 max, I got you as 44, which is in the excellent range. You talked about how you love to run and all that, and so I would just say keep on doing what you're doing because it seems to be working. One thing I would just recommend is just keep on pushing yourself, keep on challenging. Sometimes it gets boring doing the same thing running all the time and you might feel burnt out. So I would recommend taking up HIIT intervals or taking in classes or just kind of switching up your workouts if you ever get bored or feel like you're getting burnt out of a certain exercise. After that, we went on and did your muscular strength and endurance testing. And so for this, I calculated your bench press in the 0.66 category for your age group, which is fair. And then your leg press was well above average. You killed that thing. It's clear that you're a soccer player. And also your hand grip was fair. So for the bench press, I would just recommend you could start doing different things to increase your strength and your results for this stuff. I would just recommend if you're working out weights and you're trying to increase this category, I would recommend increasing maybe the intensity of your weights, increasing how much you are lifting, while maybe decreasing the number of reps, because you're still pushing yourself really hard and you're still working out the areas and increasing the strength, and maybe just not doing as many reps, but yet doing more weight. After this, we went into the endurance category for your strength, and for the YMCA bench press, you did 42, which is good, and your sit-ups was 62, which is excellent. You killed that. Your wall sits can use a little bit more endurance in your legs. You can just increase this by doing more wall sits in itself, or even doing Boostle ball workouts and just doing more squats and stuff, just holding more isometric contractions through all of this stuff can help increase your endurance and can help increase your muscular category. Also, in your balance, you have an excellent balance. You killed this category. I would say that, you talked about how you love doing yoga and you talked about how you like focusing on your core aspect of this stuff, and it clearly plays a good role into the normal categories. Going into the flexibility as well, you were excellent in this category, and I know you mentioned how you love to do yoga and hot yoga, and even with soccer they had you going through loons, which is a category you talked about doing just a straight exercising class and just spending at least 30 minutes. Even if you're trying to increase this, one of the recommendations I would make is just maybe after a workout, after soccer, continue to stretch. It's so important, stressing your muscles, and just focusing on this part plays a big role in your strength and in increasing your muscles and all that stuff. So I would say your ranges were pretty excellent. The one that you did struggle in was a simple trunk rotation, where you did get classified as poor in this category. But even just doing more trunk exercises and kind of stretching that out more, and even doing more of just what I measured you with, the trunk rotation, practicing that more often can actually help stretch it out as well. So, yeah, overall, do you have any questions?
No, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You trying to, any other goals or anything you're looking forward to after these results and data?
Definitely being able to twist more.
The trunk rotation?
Yeah, I was pretty bad at that.
That's okay, it comes with time. And it always works to improve. Alright, well, if you don't have any more questions, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I hope this helps.